5 college football picks. Here we go. Last week, we went 5-0. We were red hot. Let's keep it going. Here are the key matchups. Ohio State versus Michigan State, Penn State versus Illinois, Oregon versus UCLA, Notre Dame versus Louisville, Alabama versus Georgia. The first game we're going to go into is number 3, 3-0 Ohio State taking on 3-1 Michigan State. The impact players are Judkins. This dude is a straight up home run waiting to happen. Look at that average. 9.3 yards per carry, 336 yards, 5 touchdowns. Give me Ohio State to win big, and cover. Next, we got a rivalry game. Number 8, Oregon taking on UCLA Bruins. They're going to be a tough team, but we got the impact player of Gabriel, 914 yards, 84% completions with 6 touchdowns. Give me Oregon. Pretty easy. Those are the 2 easy ones. Now, this is where things get a little bit more tricky. We got number 15, Louisville, taking on number 16, Notre Dame. Louisville is 3-0, and Notre Dame is 3-1. The impact players is the Louisville Cardinals defense. This is very important. They are ranked 22nd overall, giving up 2.54 yards a rush and 18th in rush defense. They've only given up 262 yards. Now, the reason why this is important is because Notre Dame's QB, Leonard, I don't even know how to say his name, has not been playing well. He has 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. He only has 60% against AP top 25. They like to run the ball, Notre Dame, that is. Now, the reason why I brought up Louisville's rush defense is because Notre Dame Fighting Irish has not faced a top 50 defense in any category. They almost lost to Texas A&M. They did lose to Northern Illinois, and they didn't look great against Miami of Ohio. And for that reason, give me Louisville with the upset. Now, they're laying 6.5. If I was betting this, I'd probably just take the points, but not a bad money line here. If I'm betting this, which I am, I'm just taking the points, but I am saying Louisville gets the upset. We got the 4-0 red-hot Illinois Bucks taking on 3-0 undefeated Penn State University. Now, at first glance, you might think that this one is just a throwaway game, but I would argue not so fast, okay? My man has been balling. 10 touchdowns, 171 passer rating, and 71.2% completions versus top 25. So this isn't versus St. Augustine High School or wherever your local high school is versus. No, this is against real competition. My man's been balling. Penn State, on the other hand, has played nobody. Their toughest competition was West Virginia. They won 34-12. They almost lost to Bowling Green 34-17. They look pretty good against Kent State, but I mean, come on, it's Kent State. Their impact player, though, he does look really good. 5th overall in the country in QBR, but that is who they played. They played Kent State, Bowling Green, and West Virginia. He does have 8 touchdowns, 729. Now, before I give you my pick on this one, I'm going to say the things that concern me, okay, with Illinois. So the things that concern me with Penn State are they haven't played anybody real, okay? They haven't played anybody real, and who have they played? They haven't looked that great against, okay? That's what concerns me about Penn State. Illinois, on the other hand, they're coming off an emotional win against Nebraska, and this is a night game in Penn State. That is arguably the toughest place to play in all of college football. So for that reason, I do have Penn State winning, but I think that Illinois makes this a mucky game. They beat Kansas. They beat Nebraska off an emotional win. That might be a little bit of a letdown, but I do think that Illinois will muddy up the waters. 19.5 points is the spread. I think that Illinois covers. Penn State, they are on upset alert. Hear me. I don't have the guts to take Illinois in an upset. I don't. But I think that they will cover, and I wouldn't be shocked if they upset Upset alert. I don't have the guts to take money line, but 19.5, that is too many points. Give me Illinois to cover. Now, maybe the best college football game of the season. Number 2, Georgia taking on number 4, Alabama. Both of them are 3-0. Here are the impact players from both sides. First of all, we got Milroe, 590 yards, 14 total touchdowns, 156 rushing yards. He had 75 rushing yards against Wisconsin. This man is the definition of a dual threat. And then we got Beck, 69.7% completions against top 25, 680 passing yards, 7 touchdowns. No, count them, no interceptions. This is going to be an absolute fist fight, in my opinion. And I think the difference of the game is going to be Milroe. Give me the points. All right, the spread is only 2. I'm just going to take the points. If you get free points, take them. I don't know. There might be some weird stuff at the end, but take the points here. Alabama at home. Milroe is an absolute monster running and throwing the football. Georgia, they haven't looked that great. They almost lost to Kentucky. All right. That might have been a look-ahead game for Georgia. And you might say, well, it was just a look-ahead game. Okay, fine, I'll buy that. But here's the deal. Champions don't look ahead. And for that reason, give me Alabama. You could take the money line. I'm going to take the points. So that is the recap. I got Alabama, the points, Louisville, the points. That one would be the one I would take the money line on. I'm not, for record's sake, Alabama, the points, Louisville, the points, Ohio State, Illinois, the points, and then Oregon. That's going to be it for this time. Let me know in the comments who you guys got. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Peace.